you've joined me for some scansion exercises. Thank you. We're going to have so much fun together because we love our moras and our ictases and our virgules, don't you? You see there's a little new symbol in here, pickup. It doesn't have any metrical value. You stick it. If you've got, for instance, called little buttercup, dear little buttercup, and that's clearly batata, batata, and you've got this little tiny, it's just sticking in there and ruining your perfection, you mark that as a little pickup, and it doesn't count. It doesn't have metrical value. I warn you as a lyricist not to lean on it and say, no, that's a pickup, as opposed to that's precise scansion. So when you're writing lyrics for the Lyric Lab, pickups are not really allowed. All right. I know a dark, secluded place. This is very familiar to now by now, isn't it? I know a dark, secluded place. You know what? No, I'm going to do this right. I'm going to do this. I told you to mark the stresses first. I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernan dos High do Way. And then you mark all those. I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernan dos High do Way. And then you go in and mark those feet. I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernan dos High do Way. And how many feet are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 feet of iambs. And what is that called? Iambic tetrameter. Good. Heaven can, wait, let me get it up there for you. All right. Heaven can see that you really are wonderful. I can't get over the joy that is loving you. Clearly, this is not a couplet that does not rhyme. So heaven can see that you really are wonderful. You want to mark the accents? Heaven can see that you really are wonderful. We clearly see that's one of these guys. What's that called? That is a dactyl. Yes, bingo. I can't get, oops, I said I'd mark the accents. I can't get over the joy that is loving you. I can't get over the joy that is loving you. See how that? It's perfect. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Mark the virgules. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4 dactyls. So dactylic tetrameter. Exactly. Well done. Good job. You get a yellow ribbon for scansion. In a trice we will kiss and will burst out in bliss. Will you say you'll be mine if I say I'll be yours? Ba-ta-tum, 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 ba-ta-ta. What are those? You're already going, well, it's not a dactyl, it's that other triplet thing. It's an anapest, that's right, exactly. So mark the accents. In a trice, I want to mark with the other pen. In a trice, we will kiss and will burst out in bliss. Will you say you'll be mine if I say I'll be yours? In a trice, we will kiss and will burst out in bliss. It's one of these. Ba. Right? That's an anapest. Will you say you'll be mine? If I say I'll be yours. Mark the virgules. In a trice, we will kiss and we'll burst. And we'll burst out in bliss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tetrameter. And because they're anapests, it's anapestic tetrameter. Will you say you'll be mine? Should I mark those? Do you want me to? Will you say you'll be mine? If I say I'll be yours. Dreary, deadly, boring people suffer daily morning traffic. Bapa, 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 bapa. What's that? That's a trochee, isn't it? Bapa, bapa. It's one of these. Bapa. That's a trochee. Dreary, deadly, boring people. Tetrameter. So far we've had nothing. We haven't had any trimeters or pentameters. These have all been tetrameters. Dreary, deadly, boring people suffer daily morning traffic. Apparently, non-dreary people don't suffer it. Dreary, deadly, boring people suffer daily morning traffic. Dreary, deadly, boring people, right? Suffer daily morning traffic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trochees, trochaic tetrameter. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Ba-ta-ta, da-ta-ta, da-ta-ta, da-da-da. What is that? No, that's not an iamb, not a trochee. Dactyl, yes, dactyl. Ba-ta-ta. Raindrops and roses and whiskers and kittens. 4 again. This is dactylic tetrameter, but I'll mark it with you. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. So let me get rid of this because we're going to talk about kittens in just a sec. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Uh-oh. Ba-ta-ta-ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, it's missing one. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. It's also missing one. Shh, don't tell the neighbors. Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens. There's something missing there. All right? I'll talk about that in just a sec. Let me mark bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Slide that over a little bit. There's something missing there as well. So this is not perfect. Oh, sorry. Those are dactyls. But that 4th foot is a trochee, isn't it? Bata. Bada-da, bada-da, da-da-da, trochee. Bada-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, trochee. Is that good? Is that bad? For the LYRIC lab, it doesn't count. For the LYRIC lab, you'd be counted off for that last foot. When you are tested and you have an assignment for writing perfect dactylic tetrameter, you'd be marked off here because that last syllable is not perfect. A perfect tetrameter would be 4 dactyls in a row. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Here it's got a trochee. So you'll have some assignments in which you are, you'll want to fill that in. You want to find out whiskers on not kittens, but on ostriches. Yes, exactly. You read my mind. Whiskers on ostriches. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen. What rhymes with ostriches? Say it with me. Smostriches. Yes, that's right. Those woolen smostriches. Oh dear. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Isn't it rich? Are we a pair. So we definitely hear ba da da, right? Again, dactyls. But isn't it rich? Da da. It's missing two of those, isn't it? So isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Isn't it rich? Bonk bonk. Are we a pair? Bonk bonk. You're missing. I'll mark those virgules. Isn't it rich? And that's all there is in that foot. It's just that single syllable. Are we a pair? So in the lyric lab, and if you wanted to write perfect dactylic tetrameter, you'd, whoop, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Okay, that's frozen, but you get the idea that you want to finish up that syllable rich da da da. If you're looking to have this be perfect dactylic tetrameter, you'd have to finish that foot that contains that single syllable of rich with two other unaccented things to make it go ba da da. So I know Scansion is very academic and it's got a lot of archaic words. Ignore the archaism. But glean in the power that it gives to you, especially if you're writing to music, to existing music, and you know the phrase is going to go ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba ba, and you hear that bum bum. By marking it, you see the accents of the music. You know you're looking for two accented things. You're looking for a spondy, ba ba, flim flam. You're not looking for an iamb, because flim flam wouldn't work. You're not looking for a trochee because you don't want flim flam. You want flim flam. And I find it useful also if you are trying to match a particular line. If you've got a rhyme, a rhythm scheme that's going, you know, ba-da-dum, 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 bum-bum, then you can write it out and you know the next line you got to go ba-da-da, 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 ba. Ba, you know what syllables you're looking for. You're looking for, you know, anapest there. You're looking for spondy there, etc. So get rid of the fustiness of all the vocabulary, and use this as a really useful tool, as it will sharpen your ear by giving your eye something to look for. I know what kind of syllabic pattern I'm looking for. And that, my friends, is what will repair your prosody. If you know you've got music that is going da 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 dum, you've got to get that da da dum. You know you're looking for trochees, da 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 trochee. You're not looking for an iamb, otherwise you're going to get bad prosody there. So by marking things out, you can visually identify the areas that need repairing, and you know what you're looking for. You know whether you're looking for an anapest or a dactyl. All right, there you go. Thanks for spending your time with these exercises. I hope the reinforcement was useful to you. I certainly had fun.